Happy Friday, y'all. It's Doug with Ohio Country Showcase. It's Friday. We made it yet again, and here I am on a Friday evening trying to put together a quick video. Wanted to shoot out there tonight because I want to talk about 3 different things that are happening tomorrow, which is Saturday the 15th. First thing I wanted to talk about was Country Honk. Country Honk is a 4-piece band hailing out of Cleveland, Ohio. They are definitely a honky-tonk band. After I sat and listened to all 5 of their songs a few times, and I am a big fan of honky-tonk music, of course, as I like to spend my time in honky-tonks. Their stuff is kind of, they mix some classic country and mix it up with some new twang, and I'm kind of digging it, man. They've got 5 new songs on all streaming platforms that you can go check them out. Once again, it's at Country Honk. And some big news for them. They have been nominated this year for Cleveland's Best Country in the Cleveland Music Awards. The voting started on that today, July 14th. And let me check my notes. Cleveland Music Awards, yeah, started today, and you have to go to clemusicawards.com, CLEmusicawards.com, and you can vote for Country Honk in the country section, and voting's going to be going on for a while, and the awards will be held August 23rd at a new place called The Space up in Cleveland. It's a 20,000 square foot event center, and it's on Brook Park Road. I've been up in Brook Park. I actually, in a venue on Brook Park, saw Cody Jinks years back, so I'm kind of familiar with the area. We here at Ohio Country Showcase are rooting for them. I hope they do well and win the award. And I'd like to spread the word to get all of you out there in Ohio Country Showcase land to jump on the website and give those fellas a vote. Once again, I mean, they've been on the page for a while. I've been promoting their shows for a while. We haven't been able to get out and see them or meet them. A lot of the people I talk about on the page, we like to call them our friends. They're going to be our friends from afar right now because we have not had the pleasure of going out and seeing them play live. But once again, go on to CLEmusicawards.com for the Cleveland Music Awards. Go into the country section and vote for Country Honk. Good luck, fellas. I hope you do well, and we'll be looking forward to the award show on August 23rd. Moving along. Next band we'd like to talk about is the Jesse Blankenship Band, and they are from here, right here in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm embarrassed to say I've yet to make it out to see them. But Jesse's got a lot going on right now. It's they're another country classic style band, but they've got hints of Americana, some honky-tonk, some blues, some rock, a little bit of everything. I mean, they've got a lot of influences, and it's got a little bit of a modern sound topped on top of some classic country. The song you're hearing in the background now is called The Justice Tree. It came off of their Hillbilly Side of Town album that dropped in 2020. And both of their albums, they have 2 of them. They have a self-titled album that came out in 2022, and they're both available on all streaming platforms. I listened to them the last couple days. It's a good spin. Go out and check it out. Go ahead and stream it. And the reason I'm bringing them up is they have a brand new album that is dropping this weekend, and they actually have a CD release party going on tomorrow night at the Woodlands Tavern. Let me check the time. The title of the album is called Bad News Coming Around. Drops this week, I think, or maybe next week. Like I said, the CD release is going on tomorrow night at Woodlands Tavern at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 each. I'm sure you can buy those at the door. I did not check, but I've been to Woodlands before. You can buy them at the door usually. You can get out there and support this local artist. Pretty please. They would love to see you guys come out and help them celebrate their brand new album. Jesse, I do know, because every time I see his name, it pops into my head that I know he opened up for Ward Davis when Ward Davis came to town, and I am a big fan of Ward Davis. Even if you don't like Ward's music, I'm telling you, go find Ward on social media, right here on Facebook even, and follow his page, because even if he ain't your cup of tea, that dude is funny as can be, and he will have you laughing. He is a good follow on social media. That was just my little side note. Anyway, $10, Woodlands Tavern, CD release party tomorrow night the 15th, 7 p.m. I think that's about it. Go out and support Jesse. I think I already told you guys where we're going to be tomorrow night, and if it wasn't going there to see Dan and Cole Shine and Matt Carson, I would definitely show up for this one and see it, but I'd already made my plans and I promised Dan, so I can't let him down. Anyway, get out there and support Jesse Blankenship if you can. And finally, the last person I wanted to talk about, the last artist, is a guy I've actually met a few times and went out and seen play. He's a multi-talented musician. He's been a session musician. He has traveled around with some national acts. He plays steel guitar, lap steel, dobro, acoustic, electric guitar, you name it. I mean, David Spires is quite the musician, and he is very entertaining to go out and see. I've seen him play a couple times. The last time I saw him, it was an acoustic show out at Pappy D's out of Buckeye Lake, and he was playing with my friend Bim Strouser. Love Bim to death, but I was really blown away. I've seen Bim's stuff before, but I hadn't seen David live, and I was really impressed with his stuff. He's got a great voice, heck of a musician. Bim, you got a good voice and a great musician too, but we're not talking about you this week, okay? So you move on. We'll get you in another video. I know you're going to be angry and jealous, but we're going to stick with David Spires this week. Sorry, Bim. Anyway, that was quite an event last time I saw him. We were at Pappy D's. I hooked up with Bim, and his wife was there, Crystal. Wonderful lady, love her to death. The Hunter Street Saloon gang was all there, and once we got done with that show, we all jumped on over to Papa Boo's to see Cowtown Incorporated play, and that was a heck of a night. It was really, really good time. And I met Mr. Adams, who is a big supporter of music down in Logan, Ohio. He supports Terry Douglas, Rich Riggle, Jared Bartow, and Grain Fed, along with Bim and other groups that play down there. If you're not following Mr. Adams, you really should. Kind of a motivational, positive guy, but he supports the music scene down in that area and supports a lot of the businesses down there, and he is a good follow. So go check out Mr. Adams' page if you can. Let me get off of that subject. I just want to make sure I talked about him. Heck of a nice guy. He's pretty funny. Had a good time hanging out with him that night. But anyway, what else I want to say about David? I know he's got some stuff going on. He's got several songs on streaming platforms. The one you're listening to right now is called Lake Life. Some of his songs revolve around the lake life and living on the lake. He has one song about the Millersport Sweet Corn Festival, I think it's called. And he has some other songs he's written. But like I said, he did tour nationally with a lot of big acts. I'm trying to think. I know he's out with Josh Turner, Joe D. Messina, and who's the other guy out? My brain's locking up. Nah, forget about it. I'll remember it later. But anyway, if you would like to learn a little bit about songwriting, David Spires is a guy to talk to. If you go on his page on Facebook or on his website, he does these songwriting sessions out in Zanesville at his wife's. She has a creative art and music space out in Zanesville. It's called Bunko Jess. And I met Jessica at that same show where he was playing with David Spires, or playing with Bim Strouser. Hi, Jessica. It was nice meeting you. Super nice lady. But if you would like to go out there, I think it's July 23rd. He's holding this songwriting workshop, and the cost for that is $30. I know it's a long session there, and I think if you write a song, whatever, he does something later on where they do like a live thing where you can come in and play the song you play or you wrote, and I don't know, you'd have to hit David up for it, but I've talked to some people that are on the page that are actually out there playing that went to his workshops and learned some stuff. They said it was well worth $30, and he helped them out a lot, and they actually went back to it multiple times. So I would recommend it without even going to it myself. But anyway, what is going on this weekend with David is he is going to be at the Ohio Valley Opry in McConnellsville, and he is going to be playing with the Opry. They've got a big show going on, and like I said, he plays the pedal steel and the dobro, but he'll be in the actual Opry playing, and they'll be sporting live acts that are going to be coming in all day. The reason I bring this up is because I like to promote charity things that are going on. And this is going to be for the Leah Clark Memorial Concert in support of Marietta Hospital's Memorial Foundation. So, if you get out there with David, he will be there, like I said, playing with the Opry, and it's an all-day event. I'd like to remember, I think, the loadout's going to be at 1 or 2. And forgive me, David, but I don't know exactly when it starts. But if you all go to the Ohio Valley Opry page and check it out on Facebook or their website, I'm sure all the pertinent information will be there. But get out there and support a good cause. I'm sure David would greatly appreciate it. And if you see him out there, tell him I sent you and tell him I said hey and wave at him. And that's it for that. That's pretty much all the artists I wanted to cover this week. I kind of threw this together real quick. It's Friday. I got off of work, came home, tried to slam some stuff together. I appreciate y'all following the page, sharing the page, got new likes, new followers, and amazingly enough, I put a post up this week, and I can't remember the exact words, but it was something to the effect of how, isn't it funny that people will go into a bar and drop $10 or $20 in a jukebox all night, and they think that's normal, that's perfectly okay, but when a band gets up there and plays for 3 or 4 hours, it seems foreign to you to drop $5 in a tip jar. We need to make it normal. We got to normalize tipping bands, because that just makes perfect sense to me. These people are out there a lot of times out in the heat and the sun, sweating their butts off out in this summer heat. It's over 90 degrees today. Let me tell you, I'm out in my RV taping this just so I didn't get distracted, and it is hotter than the sun in this place. That's why I got beer. But that post, it's got spread 100 some times, got 30 some thousand views and reactions and all kinds of stuff. But I hit a nerve there, and I think it's worth spreading around. I know a lot of artists will go play places and they get paid, and there's stuff negotiating. If you want more money, you should negotiate more money. I've seen some comments on different parts of the post that are shared, but ultimately you tip for good service. So if you go out and see a band and they're blowing your doors off or making you want to get up and dance and shake your booty and drink more beer and have a good time, and you're building memories, and you're taking the old lady out with you and you're just having a blast, it's worth $5 dropping in a tip jar, right? I mean, you're tipping the bartender that's giving you a beer, and they're getting paid to be there. You're tipping the waitresses. You're tipping. We tip DoorDash people. I mean, your pizza delivery guy gets a tip. Everybody gets a tip, but it seems like a foreign idea to tip bands who are playing and sweating their butts off and really pouring their hearts out for you on stage. So that was the whole point of that post. I didn't think it was going to be that popular, and it just blew up. It is like the most popular post I have ever put on this page. So I'm blown away by it. But I firmly believe in it, and I'm glad that it caught on and other people are believing in it too. What else is, I think that's about it. I usually like to show that I'm supporting people. I know my video's got everything flipped, but I got my Tyler Wayne Band hat on. How you doing, Ty, Terry, everybody in the band? Miss you guys. We aren't going to make it out tonight. We had other plans. That's why I'm trying to bust out this video real quick. We will be seeing you soon. You know, we don't go more than 2 or 3 weeks without coming out to a Tyler Wayne Band show. Love tying the guys a bunch, and it's always a good time to go hang out with them. And also, I got my, who we got? Koozie Wise. Pulled out the Hellroys. Drink Drunk Enough. Love those guys. They're funny. If you want to listen to some really funny songs, go check out the Hellroys. They got stuff streaming. They got a new album coming out, Hell's Half Acre, or that's their last album. I don't know. It is hot in here, and my brain is melting. But got to go dig the Hellroys, man. You got to check their stuff out. They're good, funny guys. It's always a good time seeing them play. Outside of that, I think that's about all I got. Once again, we got our koozies and stuff too. I didn't bring a shirt out here with me. You can check out our koozies. They're $5 each on the website. Our t-shirts, they say the same thing on the t-shirts. Ohio Country Showcase on the front, support local artists on the back. Those are $25 each, and you can get those up to a 6X. I just got to pre-order anything above 2X. So go on the website, OhioCountryShowcase.com. We've also got stickers, and I am working on getting us some hats. I've got some iron-on patches that are coming in, and I got some quality hats we're going to buy, get those made up. I haven't decided how much we're going to charge for those. It won't be too exorbitant. It'll be pretty much the running rate. But we're not making money off of this merch. I'm holding that money back, setting it aside, and we're hoping next year, 2024, maybe something like this fall, that we try to put together some showcases, maybe even a small music festival next year if I can pull it off and find a venue to try to promote and spotlight some local artists. And we're going to use the money off of that merch to help pay for that. And like I said in the last video, I have my eye on a couple of veterans charities to maybe work along with that to help raise some money for them. And that's about it. Made it to Friday night. It's almost 7 o'clock. I'm still sweating from work today, but I wanted to jump on here. It's over 15 minutes, so I've been blabbing long enough. Let me jump off of here. Y'all have a good weekend. Crack a beer, tip one for me, say hey. Hopefully I see you out and about this weekend. Go to our Facebook page, Ohio Country Showcase. Go check out the website, ohioCountryShowcase.com. I have all the shows up until July 23rd on the website. So you can see our live show list, find somewhere to go out and play just about every day. You can go see some live music in this state. Just go check it out and find where you want to go. I'll be posting daily on the Facebook page what live shows are going on as usual. But go to these artist pages, like them, follow them, support them. Go stream their music, buy some of their merch. That's the best way to support these bands. Buy some of their merch because they don't really make a lot of money on streaming. You can buy a CD off of them, and that's merch. They'll make money that way, but it takes a ton of streams just for them to make $1. So if you ever see them out there, see if they got some merch. Go on their website, see if you can order some merch, and support these guys. Put some gas in their cars so they can make it to the next show, and you can get out there and support them. Anyway, I've droned on long enough. I'm hot. I want to get out of this RV. It's almost 17 minutes long, which is way longer than I wanted to go. But love y'all. Go out and support some live music this weekend. And as always, support local music, support local artists, support local business. Go to our websites, find a live show, get out your front door, and get amongst it. Until next week, I'll catch you all later.